Do, 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 do.
I know. This phone is, I really have to upgrade. I'm like kicking
Oh,
and
your
screaming
phone's
to
fine. No,
upgrade.
it's just,
No, I'm
I
kicking and
put so
screaming
much
to
time and
upgrade.
effort into these meetings because I'm trying to help everyone make more money. And
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
of course,
tough
of course.
when it's like pulling teeth to get everyone to participate. And some of the topics I have for discussion are not really for you two who are getting on the call. We can start talking about Runnymede. I just need everyone's support if we're going to do this. I think it's huge for all of us. It's a huge opportunity. It's going to really help us build a brand and grow the company and get some amazing almost investors on our side to do more things. But the biggest thing is, and Rachel, this isn't really to you, it's the rest of the team, is I just got to make sure that everybody is kind of crossing their T's and dotting their I's, so I don't have to be, babysitting everybody. And again, that's not really to you, Lynn, either. This is tough. So if you're watching this call and you weren't on this call, FYI, it really helps to get on these calls. Did Carrie text back?
No, not yet.
And nothing from Ed. All right.
Yeah.
So just some announcements, some general announcements. So the game is going to end this week. I don't want it to end because I don't feel like we ever got it rightfully started, but it's time to end it. And, we'll figure out if we're ever going to do another one. I think there's such benefit in terms of retention for the clients, but if we're not getting the clients involved and excited about it, it's not going to work. We're going to be adding new coaching calls on Tuesday nights and Saturday nights. And what's cool with these coaching calls is going to be like nutrition tips. And I want to give a schedule to the team so they can say, hey, you know what, I can take next Saturday's call. So you're just, doing what we do best. We're greeting the clients, making sure they're enjoying their experience, answering any questions they have. They're just half-hour calls. So you'll have to kind of make sure you direct everybody. Sometimes you might have to tell them, hey, I'll email you about this, or I'll post the answer on the Facebook so everybody can see the answer, just so you make sure that they're time efficient. And you have a little tip or topic also to help guide the conversation if people don't have Q&A, which is what a super cool way to advertise yourself. Yeah.
I think a really good thing to get them involved too is to talk about like one positive thing that they had during that week. Like whether they lost a pound or they lifted more weight or they worked out an extra day or an extra hour or whatever. And then maybe put down one thing that they're lacking in and they want to work on, so that way when you have your next coaching call, you could follow up with that person and say, okay, Andrea, you said you wanted to start lifting 8-pound dumbbells instead of 5. Like, tell me. Or you wanted to do one more class instead of or you wanted to try this new class, and have you done it yet? It's kind of holding them accountable on a different level, you know what I mean?
I
so
love
that way they're always like climbing that ladder and challenging themselves,
Right. No, that's so true. Oh my gosh, thank you. That is awesome. We just had a ton of new clients come in. They're on this 28-day program. If you haven't read the Facebook advert, explaining what the 28-day program is, please get on it, because we're going to be running a Rock Your Gene program really soon after the open house. We want to make sure that they're getting measured. That is huge. It's time where we can check in, make sure they're enjoying. Right now, a lot of them are sore. So when you're just checking in and you're introducing yourself, just ask them how they're doing and just try to encourage them through the process, because that's what I'm hearing right now. They are super, super sore, which scares me a little bit. That means we're pushing our new clients just a little too hard. And again, I'm preaching to the choir, but honestly, hopefully they will watch this call later on and just realize, oh, I have to make sure I'm a trainer, and I have to make sure each client gets what they need. We're getting back to the levels. So when I'm doing their assessments, when I'm typing in their names, I'm trying to put their levels next to their name, which will help you too, because you can't tell by looks if they're a level 1 or a level 3. What are we going to say, Rach? Were you going to say something?
I have a question about measurements. So how, let's just say, how do you, do you ask your client when they come in? Because obviously I'm still unfamiliar with most people. I mean, I know them on a level, but not on a level where it's like, okay, I know how much they're losing, I know blah, blah, blah. So is it important that when they come in, do we ask them like, okay, is it time for you to get measured? Or is it like what do you normally do? Like, do you have a mental track in your head because they've been your clients forever? I mean, I've only been in this for 4 weeks now.
Yeah, no problem. So actually what we're going to do is, people have really fallen off track. So when they get signed up for that assessment initially, you're trying, if each of the staff have their availability in the system, it's ideal because then you can get them set up on a reoccurring appointment to get measured every other week. Right at that assessment, you can get them set up. And you're not physically going to put them in the computer probably for that assessment. Thank God, we just hired the other Rachel today to help us with a little admin where we can kind of put stuff in her to-do folder like, hey, can you set this person up for reoccurring appointment? Or just when you're done, you just make sure that their liability release is filled out in the system. You understand your handwriting, so it's even a lot easier, and then you can set them up for the reoccurring appointment. But one of the things we're going to talk about today is we're bringing back the master list, which literally means each week you guys are going to get 15 clients, 20 clients to be in charge of. Quick text message out to each of them. How are you doing? How are you enjoying your goals? You can either ask them have they been in for their measurements, or you can go in and check, which takes 2 seconds to see if they have been getting measured, because you can see the appointment and you can see if they showed up for the appointment, if they were checked out for the appointment. So that's huge. Okay. And thank you, because that's just bringing up another good point of things that we really need to get back on track with, because we've all discussed this. Like if they're getting their measurements, it's the accountability, it's that time spent with them. Today I just did a measurement with a client. It didn't go great, but she had her cycle, so we were able to talk about that. And I was actually able to sell her some supplements that she really had a need for. So not only did I get to really make a huge impact in her life, but I got to help the Pro Shop sales because they're really down. So that was thrilling. Win-win. With the liability releases, if you can give as much detail as possible, we want to make sure we're getting that in the system. So their reoccurring measurements are going to get in the system, but we also want to make sure, like, big notes. So if they have a back issue or if they have a knee issue, put in the top right corner of the liability release, put it even up maybe on the measurement form so we can check in as we measure them next time. But the liability release is typically that form that you're using to put everybody into the system. So you can see it there to put it in notes. If you need to put the double asterisk next to their name because it's a major medical, we can just do it all right there. All right.
Now, are we supposed to be inputting their measurements in the system?
No, I just meant just the appointment. The appointment goes in the system, and then we'll check them out after the appointment. And it's so cute when you check them out. They get like a little thank you. Like, really hope you enjoyed your experience today. Thanks so much.
Oh, I didn't know we could do that. Oh,
yeah. Cool. Yeah, so when you book that appointment for measurements, anytime you check a client out for an assessment, anytime you check them out for measurements, it'll send them a cool thank you.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if you guys got to see, I tried something different yesterday that really worked, and I encourage us, we might even add this to our schedule that I'll be posting up on the Six Figure Life Changer on Sunday. Is I did a little Facebook game. Did everyone see that stupid little egg thing that I did?
Yeah.
We got 3 prospects out of it. So definitely something worthwhile. And they were super excited. So those who actually got it right got a free week. And those who got it wrong, I gave them a booby prize of a free session. So I already have 3 sessions booked. I have one woman that was pregnant. She cannot wait to redeem her free week. Something so simple, but definitely it works. So just, advice to you guys is something fun to do. We've done plank challenges before, and I don't think people are really comfortable going strange places and doing a plank challenge to win a prize. But something so simple like that, can you guess the calories in this? Can you guess, can you guess how many days I was sore after this workout? No. I don't have anything off the top of my head, but I know you guys can come up with something. So next Saturday is the Berlin Open House. We're going to be heavy hitting it with social media. I could really, really use your help in making sure it gets shared, asking your friends to share it. We're going to be doing a fun little referral program. So if they refer a friend, they'll get a larger bonus for the referral. If they bring a friend, they'll get a larger bonus. They'll get a nice gift card. And, if they share it on their page, they'll get some bonuses. Luke, this is not helpful, honey. So really, really, we're going to use that referral incentive to try to get our clients to really help share the message as well. Any questions about that?
So what are we going to be doing at the grand opening? You're going to have a class? And
yeah, we're going to have a bunch of free classes set up that morning. I think Heidi's going to demo. If you want a demo size, we'd love to have it. Even though you won't normally do it at Berlin, at least it's part of our program. And again, it's just something fun for that morning to do.
I will demo size.
Go get the phone. I'll charge it up in the car so you can stop torturing me. Oh, the joys of parenting. The joys of having your child in PM kindergarten when you've got enough to do in the AM. But yeah, I thought about flyers. Every time we do flyers, it's a lot of work and we're not getting huge results. But obviously from social media, we are getting huge results. So if we can just spread the message, I can pay to spread the message, which of course I'll do. But of course, the more we can spread it too.
I'll do, while I'm working on Wednesday, I'll do a Periscope, because with Periscope, what happens is it shows up your location, and a lot of people who are on Periscope who are from the area will plug in and watch the broadcast. So I'll do that on Wednesday too.
Yeah. It's Berlin though. It's not.
That's fine. Anything that's near Turnersville, so a bunch of people from Camden County or Gloucester County or whatever, they'll plug into that.
Cool.
Into that broadcast, so I'll do that.
And you might have to
What's
tweet to do it.
Periscope, Rachel? What's Periscope?
Periscope is it's kind of like social media. It came out by Twitter, and what it is, it's live broadcasting. So pretty much instead of like recording a video and then uploading it, you're live, like just how like we are almost, except that people see me, I don't see them, and while I'm talking, they can type and comment. And it's really cool because what happens is, as a user, you go on a map and you see how many people are periscoping in a certain area, and you can click on anyone's like TV channel and watch them. Like I could broadcast and just set up my phone and just go about my day, and you can watch me like a TV show. It's crazy.
Would it make sense then to maybe Periscope a class what's going on?
We're delivered in.
You could, but here's the issue with Periscope is that literally people are only on it for like 5 to 10 minutes tops. You can try it in the beginning, absolutely.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm thinking maybe that people might zoom in for 5 minutes and see some really cool size movies.
Yeah.
Logo, and man, that really makes it go, and that gets them interested. So that's what I'm thinking about.
That would be a really good idea. So definitely check it out. Like if you download the app on your iPad or your phone.
Just Periscope. Just put in Periscope.
Periscope. Just like a
P-E-R-I-S Periscope.
Yep. It's so cool. I love it. It's
cool.
the new big thing, and that's the thing. It's like it's brand new. So if you get into it now. And people can follow you, which is awesome. So if you get into it now, like you're in it in the beginning. You know how Instagram and Facebook is so like blown out of the water already?
Yeah.
This is brand spanking new, so you'll be in it.
Let me run back.
Okay, that sounds like a very cool thing. I have to check out.
It's neat. It's fun. It's addicting. I'm gonna have to warn you.
I'm so technological. I'm so bad with technology.